Finally, I am off to do another vlog. This is going to be country number 51. Spend the morning at Luton, bright and early. Going to jump on this flight. Not really said much in this video, but when I get out on the other side, once I've got my car, start driving, I'll explain what's going to be happening over the next few days. So yeah, for now, jump on this flight, get a nap because I've only slept for about an hour because yeah, best mate's wedding, but all worth it, and then being fresh on the other side.
Captain Mark Riles and Andrzej Gusiczka, as well as the entire crew, would like to thank you for choosing Wizz Air UK. We hope you enjoy your flight with us and we are looking forward to having you on board again soon. In the meantime, wish you a very pleasant stay here in Moldova, and for those of you on your return journey, we'd like to welcome you home. Thank you and have a good day ahead.
So I've actually made it. That was the easiest kind of experience ever. Landed, got through security pretty much straight away, no questions asked. Come outside, as soon as you come outside you got a desk to get a SIM card. Cost a fiver, £5 for like 40 gig of data, valid for a month. Yeah, compare the prices back to the UK, that is super cheap. Now, yeah, and then right next to it's a car rental desk. Guy's super nice, and he was just, yeah, he was like, I'll upgrade you a car with Apple CarPlay. Not the best car, but yeah, it's, you know, beggars can't be choosers. But it is apparently a baby SUV, so I don't know what I'm gonna get. But yeah, plan is get into the car, head into the city and kind of show you guys around what, you know, this place has to offer, what there is. So I just made it out of Chisinau Airport, which is just over there. Been out for 2 minutes. The first UK car I see is a 4.2 V8 Audi A8. But unfortunately, this is my car over here. This Opel, or in the UK we call it Vauxhall Crossland X. The only reason I got it because it was the only car that I had available with Apple CarPlay. But honestly, it's yeah, it's not the best of cars, but it will do the job. So yeah, looking forward to this. It's going to be a nice little adventure. I'm quite excited to show you the rest of, you know, the yeah, the rest of the trip really. So yeah, here's my beautiful little car. So it's about 10 minutes away. So you got the gates to the city. So basically, as you're coming in, that there over there's Chisinau town centre. So you got that building over there and that one there. So as if you're driving down, you'll see it on either side. Seen pictures of it online. It looks quite cool. It's probably the first big one, probably the most noticeable one. And I think what I'm planning to do today is I've got a list of places that I want to see, hopefully photograph and get some pictures of it. Hopefully my little Opel Crossland won't disappoint me today. But saying that, there's a Lexus dealership over there, and they've got a really cool SUV over there. Building over here is Romanita Collective Housing Tower. To be honest, it's, when doing some research on ex-urban buildings, this was the one that kind of stood out the most. It's the one that's been photographed the most. It's, you look at it and it's still got like the old kind of modern kind of like architecture, so like the windows and stuff, but generally it is, you know, it is still very Soviet. But yeah, no, it's nice to kind of see this in person. I kid you not, this is the second Audi A8. I've only seen 2 UK cars and they've both been Audi A8, so if my car gets nicked, it's probably going to end up in Moldova. I'm at the Complex Memorial for Eternity, and from what I've been told, underneath that structure is a fire that's been lit, which is always running, and I think I can see it. Such a beautiful day. It's what I love about this place, and not been here for too long, that you've got all these new modern structures over here, and then you've got the old ones over there right next to it. So when crossing the road, it makes these weird noises, but it lets you know that, yeah, you're crossing the road. So yeah, that's one location done. Now on to the next one. Yeah, it's actually been productive morning so far, or afternoon. So this here is a famous Chisinau hotel. Very Soviet-like. You can see some more kind of Soviet buildings there. But that hotel there, Hotel National, that there was... Any of you that's watched the Bold and Bankrupt videos, this was an abandoned hotel. Looked quite grim, and he kind of made a huge deal about it. But looks like that they've done some decorations on it now, and it doesn't look that bad. So they painted it on the front, so it's kind of got the Moldovan flag on it. Yeah, so it looks better than what it was before. But it's crazy, like the architecture. Like there's some more kind of Soviet buildings in the background, just over there. Soviet style modern buses, it's all kind of combined into one there. Then you got like new Range Rover Sport there, and the E-Pace Jaguar, which is, I don't know, kind of blows my mind a little bit. And that's another famous hotel. If I remember correctly, Jack Whitehall and his father, when they do that tour around Europe, and they do come through Moldova, this is quite an iconic shot. And I believe they stayed at this hotel as well. Could be wrong. But yeah, the hotel that you saw previously and this one, probably the two most iconic Soviet hotels. Yeah, you can still see the AC fans outside. Yeah. Wouldn't want to stay in there though. I've seen a nice couple of hotels. There's a Radisson Blue one coming in and a Bristol. I think I'd rather stay there in comparison to this. But I'm sure back in the day these are quite, yeah, probably the best hotels. Lada there, love that car. We're on the main street in Chisinau. Boulevard Stefan Selmar something. Forgive me. Yeah, and now we're going to go to one of the last kind of places I would like to see on this trip. But you can see it's absolutely boiling right now. But beautiful clear blue skies. Never too far away from McDonald's, doesn't matter where on the world that you are. But yeah, it's set up to be a good and productive day. Place is a lot bigger than I thought, and I would definitely be coming back and explain why, well, in more depth later on. So we have the Parliament building just there. Then we have the main square. So you got like the equivalent of the Arc de Triomphe and the cathedral over there. So it's another very iconic spot. Yeah, everyone was put this place down, but it's actually really, really nice. So, been a man on a mission today, and after reading a book by Taschen on the Soviet architectures around the world, abbreviated as CCCP, it showcases this particular building, probably one of the most magnificent buildings of the Soviet times in Moldova. It is their circus. A couple of my friends of mine, which I know, actually growing up, were saying that they were able to actually get on the roof of that, and it's actually quite a cool place. After like doing some research online, I know that they've started to do some building work, so you can probably just tell, like, you've got some new glass windows, but still kept the kind of architecture and structure of the building, which is quite cool. It's nice to see, like, you know, everything has been left as it is, and this is what I love about this place, because you've got high-rise, you know, new apartments over there, shopping centre over there, and then you got the circus. This is another building, so the stadium. So this one is still obviously in existence today. Yeah, it's quite an interesting building when you compare it to, like, so say, I don't even know what you'd even compare it to. It's definitely not Wembley Stadium, but it's one of the main stadiums. So I'm actually going inside the stadium. It's quite cool. You still got the kind of Soviet emblems there and the old architecture and seats. people are still doing the practice. You've got the running pitch over here, you've got the pitch in the middle over here, so obviously people come over here still, football, running, but that's the thing, so you still got the old kind of Soviet buildings over here. I think that's one thing kind of emphasised in this place, that it doesn't matter where you go, like you're always still kind of reminded of it. So this area in particular, obviously like the surroundings of it, it's it's quite interesting, but you know it's quite cool. Over there you've got the NFL team Moldova as well, so you know obviously getting ready for the Olympics. But yeah, no, it's overall it is a really cool place. That's what it means. So they've got construction building happening over there, and it's kind of slowly starting to take over. So it's kind of move into the 21st century, obviously with their bid to go in with the EU in a few years' time. So yeah, all the best to the guys. It's been fun, but I'm off. Well, it says an hour and 45 minutes, but it's only 60 miles. When you compare that to the UK time, means I'll be able to get there in a short period of time. But yeah, I'm very keen to see what the road is going to be like now. I'm going to meet some very special and important people. So yeah, to be continued. Goodbye Chisinau. I'll keep on calling the new place Balti, but I'm sure I'll perfect it in the next 24 hours. So yeah, road trip continued. Let's go. Some made it.
Дурная весть из лесу, умерла дерево, нет, я не верю вам, что так все потеряно, стороны щепки, топорами велено.
This is why I've come to Moldova.
Дерево мое родное, мертвое оно какое горе, одно в лесу огромном, оно как...
I took a detour to get to Belt, not Balti, and you know what, it was definitely worth it. Clear blue skies, great weather, it's peaceful, sun's gonna set soon, but yeah, bumpy roads. Let's confirm this Vauxhall Opel. This is definitely not an SUV, so don't oversell yourself, please. I'm making the most of my new mates. How you doing, mate? You alright? Want to come to London? We'll go out, go Knightsbridge, and get some saffron cake. You want some saffron cake? No, you don't look too happy, do you? This is an original ladder?
Yeah. This is the brake. This is hand brake.
Original.
Hopefully take this out for a drive. This is a proper old school. It's even fucking hell.
Wait, it says Vikash, right?
24,000 kilometers, about 18,000 miles. Proper old school switch. The buttons there, very old school. Clock. Had a head unit as well. Well, this is about as original as it comes, Soviet times. Who wants one of these? Well, see me drive one of these from here to the UK.
Another car.
This one over here is older than the previous one. How old do you think this car is?
How old is this car?
Oh, I think...
Get in the camera.
Bro, how old is this car? Older than us?
Yeah. Probably more, twice.
And this is the our music, like traditional.
This doesn't get any more traditional than this. It's got a first aid kit in the back just in case. And what does this say?
This is our city, local city.
Ah.
Porsche.
Porsche. Even sounds like a 911. this lovely gentleman's about to let me drive this larder. Like, fuck everything else. But yeah, this is a happy day for me. The man is going to allow me to drive his larder. I'm going to cherish this moment, but yeah, I'm about to jump in there. But the gear stick is the only thing that it's a bit weird. So it's at an angle, and that's how you get into gear. So yeah, I'm not going to try and film and record this, but I'm going to cherish this moment. But yeah, really cool guy allowing me to drive his car.
Mi fa cosa passa a casa.
Se fai un vlog di sta.
Mi fa cosa passa a casa. Si manda con la Guinness.
So what are we doing here? We're filling up with, is it petrol or diesel?
Petrol.
It's a bit different to the BP petrol station back at home and the Asda petrol stations, but yeah, do it yourself in 30 odd degrees.
Did you ask if you have the driving license?
Yeah.
Famous person.
Oh wow, like even over here as well, the way the gear stick is, it's not...
Yeah.
Studier na
Tak ja stoi na
I don't know if it's in... So I'm getting the full experience, 30 plus degrees and fresh water from the well.
Let me help you. Yeah?
Can I let go of it?
Yeah,
But is it going to go...
Just once. Whoa. Eggs.
The eggs are mine.
Din kusko like it.
This egg is from dog.
Ja, jo. Jest płytkelny z umowy.
That is serious?
No, man, seriöst, du får komma igen.
Fresh eggs, huh?
Yeah.
It's definitely been an experience. Most authentic.
Ты выиграешь одну фугу, если ну скажешь, что собаки.
Ja, nu är det någon sushi där kan.
So cute. Another bunny rabbit. So today we're doing a bit of sightseeing. We are at Kurchi Monastery, which I believe is the oldest monastery in the whole of Moldova. But yeah, it is a very beautiful place, literally in the middle of nowhere. But from what I've been told, a lot of the monasteries have basically been like this, where they are kind of away from any villages or any cities. But yeah, the drive from Belt wasn't too bad. Found another highway which leads up to Chisinau, which is actually a lot nicer than the first route I took when I came from Chisinau to Belt. So yeah, I'll be using that going forward now. So this is our breakfast. Fuel for a hangover.
Pastry with meat inside or potato. It can be cheese as well. Yeah, it's actually quite good.
Quite nice. Very filling. Even that now.
They're making fresh here. The woman is making.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Milesti Miki, which is the winery that we're at today. This is famously known, I believe in 2007, was in the Guinness World Records for being the biggest winery in the world. From what I've been told, it's got 2 million bottles, a massive underground network of tunnels, which hopefully today we're going to be doing a tour of. So yeah, looking forward to this. Not so happy with the weather, but it's kind of cooled down. Cellar is that big. That mode of transport to get around is in this. I'm being told that you can also take hire out bicycles to yeah, get yourself around. But not too sure if you're doing wine tasting, you want to be cycling around the network of tunnels, possibly partially in the dark, after drinking wine.
Eu să acum fac revers,
Off at the first bit of the tour. These barrels are where the wine is contained. Yeah, so this is where it all starts off.
We have the biggest collection of bottles of wine in the world. You can see it right now.
Hidden tunnel.
Even more of the wine that was exported was going to Russia. So that was
I need to get one of these for my collection at home. Honestly, I've been to all the champagne houses out in France, and this would probably top it by far. Definitely worth checking it out. I think next time I go to Moldova, I will do the next ones. Riding shotgun to the tunnel.
Andrei, nu vrei să-și tata în brață? Haide, gata.
This country never seems, to fail me. Honestly, so cool. Next stop is this traditional Moldovan restaurant, Roadtrip. Funny thing is, I literally did a U-turn there a couple of days ago, not knowing that it was here, so I could actually seen it then. But here we are today. Looking forward to this place. It's about as traditional as it gets, and I believe they have some old Soviet cars here as well, so yeah, should be cool. So this is the inside of this restaurant. It's about as Moldovan as it can get. It's got that whole Soviet vibe to it. Peacock up there. I'd love to hear some music on here.
Right here, literally.
And it's still
In use.
It's still in use daily?
It's still in use,
Wow.
yes.
This is cool. And all of this is real?
Yeah. Yes, hon.
That's cool.
All of this. This is from the north,
Okay,
like
so
the house, and that's from the center, and that's from south. Like the way how the houses are there.
so would you say north like belt would be this?
Yes. The north would be like something like this.
And
That
we saw
would be central,
Yeah,
and the other one would be south style. You see, even the rooftop.
in the rooftop as well, yeah.
Iar sunt alea, cum se numesc alea deasupra la casă? Stup. Aici frumos.
I'm about to go and see the thing that I came here for.
Look at this.
This is cool. all these ex-Soviet cars in mint condition. So this car is from Stalin's era. Leather, wood, it was the best of the best. This is the equivalent of what we would have as a Rolls Royce in the UK.
This is from Stalin
time.
From the production, like this.
Have you ever seen a four-door convertible? No, neither have I.
Pobeda, it's written in Russian, and it means victory. Победа, you see? It means victory. And this is from it's from 49.
So Stalin time.
Stalin time. Look at
the interior of that.
Yeah, but this one.
The steering wheel. For those of you that like the Reaver boats, it's got the Reaver boat colour combination in the wood. But that one there, still functioning today. That's from Stalin's time. The four-door convertible, there's only 2 of them in existence. One's in Moscow, the other one's here. There's only 14. That's the Rolls Royce and kind of all the, presidential ex-Soviet cars. This car over here was the same as that, but in the Soviet countries they'd only do it in black and white, and then for export to places obviously like Cuba, they would have it in bright colours. So being told this is a Maybach. This is where the Maybach originally started from.
Oh, and okay. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
It was at the exposition in France, in Versailles.
Versailles, okay.
Imagine.
It's crazy. Because it used to be, then they moved the Paris Motor Show, so this is an original Maybach. The real leather there.
Yeah, it's a real.
This is the royal room. And this is all made here as well?
Yeah,
Welcome.
Wow. Yes, they're all made here. Wow. And these are all vegetables.
City of Belts. Belts is equivalent of, it's the big northern city of Moldova. It's quite interesting because up in the north, they predominantly speak Russian, whereas in the south, Chisinau is mainly Romanian speaking. So this is, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but it's basically the central bus station here in Belts. The bus station is, where the buses you'll find that go to Romania, Ukraine. Buses from here used to go to Moscow, Russia as well. It is still a full functioning bus station. But no, it does look quite cool. Huge fan of the whole Soviet, things. You've got, Soviet buildings over there, Soviet truck park over there. But it is just, it is a really nice vibe over here. Obviously I do kind of stand out like a sore thumb, but it is what it is. There's an English car there.
Naturally.
Morning, where are we today?
So we are in Belts. This is like a normal coffee shop. They don't have plain croissant. Here is everything with meat, basically, with syrups.
Which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Only if you're vegan. Sorry, vegans.
Yeah, this costs like let's say £7. Like a really good sandwich.
And really good iced coffee as well.
Yeah.
One
And around us, only Russian speakers basically.
Obviously, I don't speak Russian or a few words, but I have my very talented multilingual partner in crime over here, so we're good. Spasibo
The sandwich is really good. It's like a proper, like yeah. Look at it.
What is it? Pastrami?
Pastrami. Look how big is it? It's like less than £2.
Oh, well, enjoy, and then we will start touring Belts today. So we're in your local park,
Yeah, from Belt.
and then we're about to enter what? The market?
Basically, this is like not the market. This is just like close to the market, to the local one, and people are selling their clothes, what they have at home, basically. If they have something good at home.
Like a car boot sale.
I don't know how you.
Yeah, in England, so it'll be car boot sale. So
if
things
you
that we have.
Good at home, you just like in England we go to the charity shop and we give it there.
Yeah.
To the charity shop. Here people are just like taking from home when they have goods, they sell it here, they make some cash, and they just like
That's so very cool.
Asta e mărskая.
This is the marine one.
Okay.
Солдатская,
This
полевая.
is the Solidaire one from Soviet Union.
Это казах.
This is Kazakhstan one from Kazakhstan.
Ah, okay.
Да, шути!
Yeah, they're all from like Soviet Union basically. Și cât costă este?
200 lei.
It will.
Așa e mărskая 250.
200 liras. It's like £10.
Show the camera what this is and what is it?
So this is a Russian Solidaire, like from the war basically.
Okay.
Gusar, that's how they call it. Gusar на русском. Is in Russian.
So it's at a food market now. Fresh fruit and veg, meat. Better than your Tesco.
Dar puteți să dați o bucată de salam ca el să guste?
It's like the markets used to be back in the early mid-90s and probably still up north.
Like meats where people are buying food.
Okay.
And you have to try basically. So they cut like a bit of everything and then you have to try.
Cool, I'll try it.
You can try it. If it's like good.
Wow, that's very good. That's very good.
Everything is like homemade basically.
So it's all fresh. Local grocery store full of alcohol, sweets and chocolates. All the local delicacies.
Let me show you something. So this is Babaevsky dark chocolate. It's very, very good. It comes from Russia.
Okay.
So Babaevsky is like perfect.
The best.
And this one. These are like all national ones.
Okay, all Moldovan.
Moldovan one, Bucuria. It's very popular in Europe. It's called Bucuria.
I've heard of Bucuria before. And then you've got alcohol bottles here. There's shoes at the top. That's a dolphin and a sword. So I've actually not been stopped by one of these cars on this trip. But gentleman's really nice. It's like you film around it. Everyone over here is super nice, super friendly wherever you go. Although there's an issue with the language barrier, there's never really. Yeah, everyone's just always there to kind of help and nice. So spasibo большое. Yeah, there you go. So we're in the center of Belts now.
This is the center of Belts, and this is a monument.
And this is the Flame of Eternity, similar to what I saw in Chisinau.
Exactly. The same as in Chisinau, basically.
So this just pays a tribute to the soldiers.
Exactly.
So what war would this have been?
I think this was the war from 41 to 45.
Which would be... Oh, World War II? Okay.
You saw there was in the front of that government place.
Yeah.
There was a big panel from the 41.
Yeah.
So this one is the same, from 41 to 45.
Okay. What am I eating now?
So this is, since I was a child...
I've done more things apart from eat and drink on this trip, I promise you.
So basically it's our traditional ice cream here. It costs even less than like £1, literally. It's maybe like 20p, I guess, or 10.
Mm-hmm.
And we had it since our childhood. It's made here in Belts.
And it's vanilla ice cream with a cone, but
it's the simplest ice cream ever, but the best one so far.
so all it's missing is a 99p flake. Is Theatre National Vasil Alexandri. He was a famous poet. This is still a functioning theatre today here in Balts. So we're actually getting access inside the theatre. It's from the Soviet times.
This is an exposition
Mm-hmm.
with the clothes from what they are playing here
Okay.
in the theatre. And this is the waiting area. These are like some scene from what they are playing.
Some of the plays.
Here. Yes.
And these are the